साले यार माल मत बोल तू से।
क्या आइटम लग रही है रे, एक नंबर आइटम. Well, these are the exact things which we shouldn't say. Hey, hi, I am Aditya Yasha, and today I am going to talk about something really important. Because if you crack this, then I can assure you कि आपको फ्यूचर में कभी दिक्कत नहीं होने वाली है. क्योंकि ये वो सारी चीज़ें हैं which have been used by people all around the world since eternity. जब से human societies हैं, जब से languages हैं, जब से humans हैं. I think ज़्यादा पीछे हो गया. But बहुत टाइम से people have used it, perfected it, and they have evolved it to such a point that the people who know how to use it benefit from it every day. Not just in dating life or day-to-day life, but in terms of jobs, in terms of networking, in terms of getting new deals and everywhere. So, let's start. लेकिन उसके पहले आराम से बैठ जाते हैं. Before we jump into this, there are two things which I want to mention and which are different school of thoughts, which is, on one hand, females have perfected the art of attraction through appearances. On the other hand, men have perfected the art of attraction through language. And these two are not the same. So please don't confuse it. The way you approach men and the way you approach women is totally different. We are all equal. That doesn't mean we are all same. So if you want to compliment someone, there are many ways which you can go about. For example, if we see someone at a party or anywhere, most of the times, actually 90% of the times, what happens, we see someone, we like that person, we go and try to compliment them. But the problem is, 90% of the time, our thought is, we are not complimenting them. We want them to see us. कि देखो हमने कितना अच्छा compliment किया है, notice us. Which is kind of irony because then you are not complimenting them. You are there for yourself. Now we have to negate this thing. So what to do? If you see someone and you want to compliment her, go to that person and compliment them genuinely. Don't say, wow, you are so pretty. Don't say, oh, you look so beautiful. These are good, but then these are the exact same thing which they must have heard it 1,000 times. Everyone is saying the same thing. And there is nothing unique. You can say this exact thing to that person or to anyone else. It won't make any difference. So again, a hypothetical situation where you see a girl in a party. She is looking beautiful. You approach her. So either you can go and say you look very nice, which works. Or you can tell them, I love the way you are smiling right now. Which is very specific. Which is not at all there because if you know them, अगर आप उस पर्सन को, अगर आप उस व्यक्ति को, if you know that person, then that's fine. But if you're meeting them for the first time, if you're just introducing yourself, then I think sticking to something specific yet general works. So let's talk about another situation. If you know someone from school, college or office and you want to compliment them, be genuine. What is it? Like, look at that person, pause for like 3 seconds and ask yourself genuinely, what is it that you actually like? Is it the vibe that they have? Is it the achievements that they have done? Is it the action that they do? These are the things that you can compliment someone apart from their physical traits. So yeah, I get it. Complimenting someone hair, eyes, smile, everything else is definitely a right way to go. But what about you compliment them about the actions that they do? For example, you can tell people that you genuinely like how they treat other people, or you can compliment them on their achievements if they have achieved something. The main question is being honest with yourself and not thinking about yourself. कि अगर हम उनको ऐसा बोलेंगे तो they'll think, oh, क्या तारीफ कर दी. We make it about us. Notice us. And we can just shift the dynamic and actually just compliment them without expecting anything in return. It's just for them. That one line, if that's genuine, that's specific, that's much more than a whole paragraph that you can send her on Instagram, which I know all of us have. Having said that, please don't overdo it. When you are approaching someone, make sure you have the right posture. You have a sense of dignity to yourself and you are dignifying the other person as well. You have respect and care for that person. And one of the most important things is that make sure you approach them at the right time. If you think that they are already in some conversation or they are occupied, try to look for a good time. So some of the good points to compliment somebody are mostly on passion. You can tell someone like, I really like how passionate you are towards this subject, and I really like how passionate you are towards, say, teaching someone or something like that. Fill in the blanks. Also, it's not always necessary to compliment someone as soon as you meet them. If you are having a conversation and you really like the conversation, then you can just appreciate their intelligence. Like, I really like how intelligent and how witty you are when we are talking, when we are having a conversation. If someone makes you laugh, please compliment their sense of humor. You have such a great sense of humor. I really like it. The compliment doesn't always have to be the physical trait. Most of the times it should be their behavioral traits, their achievements, their actions, and their vibe, which we are fond of. So yep, that's all for now. So to recap, number 1, be respectful. Number 2, be genuine. Number 3, be specific. And if you get these 3 right, I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate it. भाई मस्त लग रहा है.
जान दे देंगे इसके लिए.